Hellosies everyone, how are you doing? My name is Taya and today I'm going to be bringing you along as we will go to the beach and then we're going to draw something together. So yeah, if you're interested in a part-time cozy vlog and some art, then yeah, get cozy and let's go!
Yeah. Are you eating? Is it yummy?
Okay, that was absolutely amazing. The beach was just perfect. The coffee shop was absolutely delicious and it was lovely. And so now we are going to get drawing using this inspiration photo that we got at the beach, and we are going to be turning it into a fantasy project. And how we're going to be doing that is like adding maybe like some fantasy creatures and maybe changing the color of the water a little bit and making it kind of like fantastical, I guess. Anyway, so get cozy and let's get right into it.
Okay, so to get started, we're going to start by blocking out the shapes like the horizon line, where the beach meets the water, the palm trees, the mountains in the distance, a couple islands. Well, it's actually just one island. And then finally the clouds up in the sky, which are absolutely lovely. And so for the inspiration for this, what I was feeling was to just draw and try to do a landscape because I'm a character girly who likes to draw characters and bookish stuff and just like maybe like little collages of cute art. So landscapes is not my strong suit and I'm just giving it a try, and I decided to go with beach because we were going to the beach that day and I thought it would be a really cool video idea. So I'm doing the palm trees at the moment, which are looking pretty nice, I think, except I changed them up in the end. So don't worry about those. The mountains in the distance, I did 2 of them, like, just out there. Islands and clouds. And then down there, I don't know if you can tell, but there are little snails down there, for no sense whatsoever. Dragons, then little turtles, and then here's where I changed up the palm trees, as you can tell. And I honestly think this looks lovely. And then here are the dragons, which are called Scentlings. Or actually, I think I'm changing the name to Drakari. So stay tuned to find out what the name is going to be. Will it win the Scentlings or the Drakari? Anyway, comment down below which you think is the better name. Now blocking in colors, which are blue for the ocean, just like normal. But I'm going to add a little touch by adding some pink into where the waves crash onto the shore. Because I really wanted to just give a bit more of a mystical touch. And yeah, blending that out with some lighter pink and just trying to get that all smoothed out together. And honestly, I think it's looking quite lovely. And then the purple tints are again for the blending, but also just because I really like the color purple too. So now I'm adding some like pebbles down there. Like, I mean, it could just be like, looks like grain of sand and just texture. But the idea was for them to be like scattered pebbles and such. But of course, if you would prefer to just think of it as grains of sand, be my guest. Be my guest. I'm just a creator here. So yeah, then some blue specks to emphasize pebbles once again before going into the little grasses in the corners, which are of course green because I didn't want to get too much booming with the colors. So yeah, but I did do a little hint of blue into the palm trees to, you know, make it a bit more whimsy. And yeah, it's looking lovely. Now I'd like to talk about the creatures that you can see in the drawing for a little bit. So the turtles, I don't have much ideas for them, but like I was just kind of thinking turtles and their backs, there's like plants growing on them. And yeah, I was just thinking this turtles with plants on their backs. Then the little snails are just, they're basically like little snails that usually stay hidden in the undergrowth, but they will hang out at the beach when they sense no predators around. They of course have made a mistake here because there are dragons coming up. Or Drakari, as they're called in my world. So Drakari in my world are actually quite common. and they're basic. Oh, actually, I don't think I have enough time to explain everything about their magical ideas and everything, so I think I'll save that for another video. But in a sense, Dracaria are just like a common animal that is usually housed as pets. Going into the sky, at the moment it looks a bit murky and grayish, but then I'm gonna just adding some purple touches and of course a bit more of an extra blue tint to really emphasize that this is a bright sky, not a gloomy sky. Yeah, and honestly that was kind of the idea, to just try to make a whimsy drawing, and I think personally it is turning out absolutely lovely, and that it's just amazing. So, and it was so fun to create, so I hope you are having just as much fun creating this as I am, because this is fun. The dragons, back to dragons, color choices, random, absolutely random. Basically reached into my box of colors and pulled out some colors, got blue and green. So yeah, you've got blue and green for the dragons, but I would like to mention that these dragons come in every single color. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed.
Wow, that was an absolutely amazing process. I love like going to the beach and then getting that inspiration and then creating this gorgeous masterpiece. I absolutely love it. Like I love the dragons. I love them, but I just love the entire look. I love it how it all ties together, and it was just so fun to create. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video just as much as I enjoyed making it. Anyway, bye and see you next time.